Hi there, my name is Nina or Neen Williams-Teramachi. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm the Associate Director of New Works at the Fifth Avenue Theater. And I'm so excited to be kicking off 2023 with Spotlight On, which is, if you're not familiar, our video interview series with new musical creators from Seattle and beyond. And with this special edition of Spotlight On, we're so excited to be talking to Jimmy Shields, our fabulous director and choreographer of our Fifth Avenue Tour educational touring company's production of Northwest Bookshelf. Hi, Jimmy. Thank you so much for being here today. For those who are unfamiliar with Northwest Bookshelf, can you just tell us a little bit about what that is?
Hi, Neen. Thank you so much for having me. For those who are unfamiliar with Northwest Bookshelf, it is a collection of five different stories that kids can all uh, get a little bit of a acknowledgement or knowledge from. It's really geared towards kindergarten to fifth grade, but hopefully it reaches everybody of all ages. The five stories this year are Sonia's Chickens. We have two stories about Narwhal, Narwhal and Friend, Alaska's Three Pigs, and The Normal Turtle.
Awesome, thank you. And I love this title. Sounds so much fun. So Northwest Bookshelf is a familiar format in the ETC musical theater universe. So I guess as we are in 2023, what sorts of new things should schools be looking forward to seeing in this revamped version? Like the physical world, stories, other things. Let us know.
Yeah, in this revamped version, I'm really excited because dance and movement is all the rage right now, and TikTok especially. And so I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate more movement. Hopefully, some movement that maybe even the kids and the audience members can pick up throughout the different vignettes of stories. And working on that right now. And then also, it's such a fun, poppy um, show that I really want to dive into that with the artists that we have casted and their voices because we have some phenomenal singers. And the set's going to be a little bit different too.
Awesome. And something else new is also that with some very fun script and music changes from our fabulous Maggie Lee and Anastasia Workman, we're excited to explore that. Outside of the dancing, which often comes with music, can you tell us a little bit about what this show sounds like?
This show, to me, honestly, this show sounds like if you put your iPod on shuffle. But in like iPod shuffle, I'm dating myself. Jesus. To me, it's what it sounds like. It's what it sounds like if you put your iPhone on iTunes Shuffle. And there's a bunch of different styles of music. There are some poppier songs. There are some more rhythmic R&B type songs, and they're all so infectious. After the audition, I left singing those songs for weeks. I won't sing them right now because I don't want to spoil the surprise, but these songs are going to be stuck in your head, all ages, I promise.
Awesome. So the last time we did Northwest Bookshelf was pre-pandemic. So I guess what I'm curious about is what about these stories that you still feel are relevant today? And what can these stories teach young audiences and educators alike?
I'm excited because these stories they teach life lessons, and they teach you that whatever's going on around you in the world, the chaos or wherever you are perfect in that moment. No matter how right you feel, no matter how wrong you feel, you are perfect in that moment. And I think that these stories will touch a little bit on that for the youth and hopefully some of the adults as well, because we aren't just going to schools, we are also going to be doing a few community centers and things like that. So hopefully it gets a chance to touch everybody. And if one story doesn't touch you, we have four more for you to figure out where your truth lives. I just read a quote like 2 days ago, and it said, "Not every student can learn, but not every teacher can teach." Right. So if one story doesn't, if one narwhal story doesn't resonate with you, maybe the second one will, or maybe the story about the turtle, or maybe Sonia's chickens. Like something's going to reach somebody somewhere. So I'm really excited about that.
Speaking of things you're excited about, could you just tell us, great segue, can you just tell us about what sorts of things you're excited to explore with these young audiences and your creative team?
I am excited to explore. I'm going to say puppetry, and I'm going to put that in quotes. And you'll find out if you come to the show, when you see the show, you'll find out what that means. We're trying to go a different route with the aesthetics of the show this time around. And then also, I want to the artists that we have cast in this show all have a love for youth, all have a love for theater, all have a love for performing. And so I really want to make sure that we shape these stories with them in mind. I want them to feel a part of the stories, like they sat down next to the writers and wrote it themselves, because then that's what the audience is going to feed off of. The kids and the youth are going to be like, I want to be up there. I want to be Sonia. I want to be a narwhal. And so I'm excited about that.
Awesome. Well, we are so incredibly excited that you are here with us, leading the crew, and so excited for schools to get a taste of Northwest Bookshelf and how we're bringing it into 2023. So thank you again for joining us today. And if you're curious about the Educational Touring Company or Northwest Bookshelf or any of the other things in our fabulous education departments here at the Fifth Avenue Theater, go ahead and check out the website, and we'll link it down below. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.